Hey everybody, welcome to my home. My name is Becky. I am so excited that you're here today. Well, today is Friday afternoon and I found myself home without anyone here. I am by myself, so I thought, hey, let's take advantage of the situation and let's pop in and do a quick video. I don't have anything really exciting to talk about or to show you, but hey, if I get a chance to make a quick video for you guys, I'm on it because I enjoy doing this so much. It just brings me so much joy. And as long as you guys are willing to watch, I'm willing to make the content. So this is going to be just a quick little video. I don't have a lot to share, but I did want to tell you, in the last video, I had that beautiful sun mirror that I broke and needed a little bit of updating. David didn't like it. He didn't really want to hang it in the house, but I had to give it one last shot. I had to put in one last ditch effort to try to make him fall in love with this mirror. So I went to the Hobby Lobby and I got some paint, and I came home and I spray painted it up and gave it a little, well, without the mirror, obviously. Haven't bought the mirror yet, but the actual, what do you call it? The paint on the actual mirror was starting to chip off. It needed a makeover. And, you know, I just thought I'd try. I sent him a picture of it and he sent me an emoji with a little guy with his hand like this. And I said, well, I'm going to take that emoji as saying, stop, girl. You did not just change my mind about that amazing sun mirror with your awesome DIY skills. He said, that is not what I was saying. So I don't think I have gotten him on Team Sun Mirror, but at least it needed the update. It needed to be done, so I went ahead and did it. And I want to show you what it looks like. I'll put in a little clip right here in just a second and let you see how it turned out. So I think it's gorgeous. I think it's even more beautiful than before. The darker color, the darker brown. I used a dark brown. I don't have the paint jar in here with me, but it was just the darker of the brown spray paint. And then I had a small can of just a gold, and I just kind of whisked it on the top, not very heavy at all, just very, very lightly, just to kind of maybe grab some of those edges. I think it's gorgeous. I think it looks even better than it did before. It looks a little more modern, but still vintage. So I don't know. I'm just going to sit it up in the room and just let him get used to it. And maybe he'll fall in love with it and he'll be like, you know, you were right. He's done it before. I've been right before. He's opposed some of my ideas, and in the end he was like, you know, you were right. It looks good. So let's just cross our fingers that he's going to fall in love and be on Team Sun Mirror. But anyway, the next thing I did while I was at Hobby Lobby is I picked up a shelf. Now, I collect salt and pepper shakers, and when Summer moved back home, I kind of lost my salt and pepper shaker place. I don't have a place to put them right now. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I got this beautiful big shelf, room for all the salt and pepper shakers in all the world, but it does not look good where I wanted it to go. So let me show you what I did. So we're in the craft room. If you'll remember, this little spot over here is where I put all of my little vintage owl figurines. and they were on a shelf that was made by my uncle. It belonged to my mother. She gave it to me, and I love that shelf, and I would never get rid of it, but I took it down because this is the shelf that I just bought. I had intentions on putting it over here, but when I got it up there, I'm like, that's too many shelves side by side. It just did not look good. So I put the big shelf over here, right here, and I think I'm going to put all of my owls up there. And then back over here, if I don't make you too dizzy, is the salt and pepper shaker shelf that I already owned. I already had it. Was in Summer's room, and I just took it down and moved it in here. Even though they're both shelves, this and this, the different shape of it makes it just a little bit easier on the eye. And I think if I play my cards right, if I could find another one, I could move this over and maybe get two up there, or even either put one on top of the other and make room for more salt and pepper shakers, because that was the idea to begin with, is to put all my salt and pepper shakers back out and have room for my collection to grow. But it did not work out that way. So we're gonna deal with what we've got and move back over here. But now I have plenty more room for the owls to grow. This is my little collection here. And I'm going to put all or most of these owls up on that shelf. Some of these were gifts from you guys. Some of these I've had for years and years. And they're all going to go right up here on the shelf with hopefully extra room to be able to add more as I thrift and antique throughout the years. And then these are all of my beautiful salt and pepper shakers that I have collected throughout the years, and I want to get them and put them all up here. But it's going to be tight because I don't have room to grow up here. I need more room. But this is going to be fun to put all of my salt and pepper shakers back out, because I have not been able to see them for a while. They've been packed away since Summer moved in because I didn't have anywhere to put them. So we're going to give them their forever home, and I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see how it all looks together. I was just playing around a little bit, and I have an idea. This is the shelf that I had all of my owls on, and this is the shelf that my uncle made back in the 1960s. It's very precious to me. I would really like to be able to use it. What do you think if I darken this shelf and raise it up, and then hang this one, and then just have the two shelves that are different shapes but similar in color, because I've got plenty of stain. I can darken that, and then I'll have plenty of room for my collection to grow, don't you think? Because I looked online and I cannot find another one of these hexagon shelves. They were on clearance at Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance, and I think they don't make it anymore. So I think it looks okay, honestly. I just need to darken it so that they match better, which I don't mind darkening this one because it came from Hobby Lobby. I won't do any changing to that one. I think I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have to do it and talk to you guys tomorrow because David's home, and I'm not going to have time to, or I'm not going to be able to talk to you tonight and do all that I want to do. But I'm going to stain this tonight so it can be dry by tomorrow, and then tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll be able to come in and play around a little bit, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I've done a couple things since last night. I'm ready to show you everything put up on the shelf, but let me turn the camera around real quick and show you what everything looks like so far. So this is what both shelves look like up on the wall. I did stain the one at the top to match the one at the bottom as best as I could. I've got all of my salt and pepper shakers here waiting to go up, and by doing it like this, I have got lots of room to grow, and I'm so excited about that. And then while I was at it, I went ahead and I stained that new shelf from Hobby Lobby. It was a very, very light wood, if you'll remember. So it is all ready for all of these owls. So I'm going to set the camera up and just start putting all my owls on the shelf and then putting all my salt and pepper shakers up. I really don't know what the best way is to do this because it may take a while, and I don't want to make this video be an hour long just stacking shelves. But I'm starting with my largest owls, and then I'll start putting in my smaller ones. Maybe I'll just put it to music as I'm decorating. I don't know if it doesn't take too awful long. I'll just try to talk you through it. So those are my largest ones, and then I have some medium-sized ones. This is one that Dusty gave me. She also gave me this one. I want to make sure that goes up there, but this one was homemade, so that's a special one. And then I have these beautiful little, what do you call these, bookends? Yep, bookends. Love these. So we're gonna kind of start there, and then I think I'm gonna put it to music and speed it up a little bit and just show you what it looks like when it's all done.
This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's getting much harder, and I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages. Then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you. You grow on me with every heartbeat. I really hate to wave goodbye. I know it's crazy, but I can't help it. When I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do.
Let's take a close-up of everything because I know it's kind of hard to see from that tripod. So this is shelf one, the bottom shelf. You'll remember that little sign back there that Laura sent me. I added the letters to it. I love that little sign. And what I did with the salt and pepper shakers is I added these little risers to give it a little bit more dimension, and I think it looks so cute. And then all my Scrabble tiles that Miss Kathy sent me, I love those. I've got it to say, "What a hoot." And I think that is such a cute little touch. And then up here, I used some coasters as a riser back there for that little owl. And everything is just so perfect together. I love it all. And then up here is the top shelf. Again, I used whatever I could find. That's a little vintage block that I use in my tier tray a lot to make the salt and peppers different heights. And then these salt and pepper shakers Mandy sent me. You may remember those. And then I think everything looks so good. I love how it looks. Let me back up so you can see it all as one whole shelf. Isn't it so pretty? I like the different heights. It gives it more dimension and it makes it look better. And I said I would have room for more. I guess I may need another shelf. I don't know. What do you think? All right, let's move over to my salt and pepper shakers. This is going to be pretty tricky to film because this is kind of hiding part of it over here. I don't know. We're going to do the best we can. I guess I could move it up just a little bit when I start getting to the top. Actually, let me just keep it where it is and then we'll move it up if we get to the top. So, probably what I'll do is just put this to music too, because you've pretty much seen all of these salt and pepper shakers a dozen times, with the exception of a couple that I just bought. They're all kind of the same ones. I will show you the new ones whenever I'm doing a antique store shop with me thing, and I'll show you in the haul what new ones that I got. Plus, I'll do a close-up of everything and you may be able to pick them out. Who knows? But I always love to start with my bigger pieces, and that is my squirrels. And we'll put those out first. I love my little squirrel salt and pepper shakers. And let me just put it to music and then I'll let you see everything.
From my window, sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin.
I did some changing around and reorganizing, and this is what I have come up with. You'll notice that I have added a couple little bud vases in, just because these little tall spaces looked a little odd with nothing filling the space. So that's what I did there. And honestly, you guys, I thought that I was going to have all the room in the world to add to my collection, to put all the little salt and pepper shakers in all the land, but I do not. I have filled these shelves up. I mean, I don't even know how I got so many on that round shelf. I mean, I do realize that there's more. I added more. There's new ones up here. I get that. But I really, truly thought I was going to have so much room to add more. But I'm going to do a close-up view for you. I'm climbing up my ladder, so I'm trying not to break my neck at the same time. But let me just show you everything that I have. Now, you'll notice that a lot of my salt and peppers are animals. I don't know why. That's just what I seem to be attracted to. I do have one of the anthropomorphic ones, which is right there, and I really do love those, but they're kind of hard to find and they're expensive when you do find them. So I just looked up and found those apples at a yard sale. All right, I'm going up another step on my ladder, you guys. Bear with me. And so that's the square shelf all filled up. Those little weenie dogs were Summer's. When she moved back home, she packed them up and brought them home and gave them to me. I love them. I've always loved them, and she knew that, so she gave them to me. And then this is the little round shelf, and that little set of cows up there, Summer just bought for me as well. She went shopping the other day and picked those up. So like I said, there are a couple new ones on here that I'll talk about later in another video, but they're mostly the same ones that I had before. But I'm just so happy to have them out so that I can see them and that they're not packed away, because I really missed looking at them and being able to enjoy them. So that's what they look like, all put up on my shelves, and I love them, and I'm so happy to see them again. All right, everybody, that's all that I have for you for today. A quick update on the ginormous sun mirror debacle. We are not winning this fight. It's not a fight. I'm just kidding. We're not going to win this war. We're going to have to put it back up. I'm sorry. I tried. I fought hard. I did everything that I could think of and pulled out all of my tricks that I have in my bag, but he just does not love it. So we're going to have to put the sun mirror away and shed a little tear as we do so. But so we win some, we lose some. At least I got to put that big owl clock in the living room, so I'm happy about that. Anyway, that's all that we're going to do for today. I'm going to end this right now. I do want to say that I need to wish a happy birthday to my little cousin Isabella, all the way over on the other side of the ocean, all the way in England. Happy birthday, sweet girl. I know it's late. I'm so sorry. I will be reprimanded when you get home, I'm sure. But I do love you. I miss you so much. I miss your sweet face. I miss your brother. I miss your cousins. I miss all of you guys. I cannot wait for Easter so that we can sit down and draw and color and do all the fun things that we always do. I look forward to that. And then this afternoon, I have a very busy afternoon. I am getting ready to go pick up my little date, my little nephew, Austin. We are having a Valentine's Day party. We have a party twice a year, once for Halloween and once for Valentine's Day. It's just our thing that we do, just he and I. And he was born in August. He's a Leo just like I am. We are party animals. We are drama queens and we are party animals, and he loves himself a good party. So he's going to come over. I'm going to go get him, pick him up here in a second. He's going to cut out 5 million hearts and staple them to my whole house. That's what he likes to do, and I just let him go with it. I don't know why he likes to do that, but he does. So I've got to get out of here, go pick up my sweet boy. Until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye.